Hey Jordan, how you doing? So I was reading your written accompaniment here with your assignment, and it sounds like you're very frustrated. And I really don't want you to be frustrated. I want you to sit back for a second and kind of take a look at the structure of the class and how it's built. And I'm reading this. I clearly have no idea what's expected of me. But it really, if you look at the course announcements, I'm going to jump over there for a second. But if you start at the very beginning, way back at week one, you'll notice that each one of these announcements kind of scaffolds off the last. So the first thing we do is prepare the image for the magazine by doing the adjustments, right? Then we learn how to mask out the image in Module 2. So we come over to Module 2. And here we are. We learn how to mask the image right here, how to complete. This will teach you how to mask the background out. Then this one will teach you how to set up the page composition in Adobe Illustrator. This will teach you how to embed the images in the Illustrator file. Then we move forward and we come up here to more of image treatment. Then over here we have this module milestone week, so that's the submission of the first magazine ad. Then we have how to complete milestone 1. Again, that still deals with the magazine ad. Then over here we start back into the banner ad. We start learning how to animate, how to do text treatments using Photoshop. And then at that point we learn how to animate the type for the banner ad. Then we learn how to create the banner ad from the magazine ad. So everything is step by step, scaffolds off the last procedure. So really, my recommendation is to really just to start over, go back through each and every one of the modules and really follow through the video tutorials, and you'll see that everything springboards off the last lesson. Okay, it's very, very important. And then also intermittently through the announcements, I have posted 3 or 4 times. I've posted this tutoring available, and I highly, highly recommend any student that happens to be struggling or not completely understanding what is expected of them to go through and contact tutoring. They're great about getting you guys on track. They're really fantastic. They're able to spend ample time troubleshooting each individual element that's giving you trouble. So I highly recommend that. All right, so that said, let's jump over to the work. Now, the first thing I notice here is that the animation it has to do with the entire background, which basically it looks like you just have a color background in here. So you mentioned that you don't know what a subhead is, and I can show you what a subhead is very easily. If we jump back over to those announcements and go to the examples, remember all of those examples. This is a headline. This is a subhead. A subhead is a segue between the headline and the body copy. So it's something that it kind of describes the headline and moves the viewer into the body copy. Let me show you some better examples. And these are from the examples that I had posted in the course announcements. Okay, so for example, Runner's Tropical Getaway, that's the headline. This is the subhead. Okay, so it's just kind of a tagline that reinforces the headline. Okay, Military Appreciation is the headline, honoring those who serve as the subhead. Okay, The Perfect Honeymoon is the headline, buy 2 nights, get the third on us is the subhead, and so on and so forth. Okay, now as far as this goes, the main thing here is there's no background image. Okay, so what we would use is the background image for the magazine, place that in the background of the banner, then assemble the same headline and subhead from the magazine ad, and then also assemble your promotional call to action. Now, only the call to action is going to be animated in this particular assignment. We can see here in the GRA 220 Part 1, Milestone 2, Guidelines and Rubrics, the only thing that should be animated here is the text for the call to action. Okay, so all of these animations aren't necessary. You just want to have and let's go back to the examples, but basically you'll have a headline and a subhead, and then the call to action would be what it would be animated. Okay, so we can see here that you have, here's our headline, and then here's the call to action that's being animated. Okay, so my recommendation, as I said, is to just start to reassemble. Feel free to contact tech support. Feel free to contact me. But my recommendation would be to start the magazine ad with a background that we prepare. Start from the very first videos. Learn how to prepare the image. Learn how to place it in Illustrator, embed it in Illustrator. Learn how to place your logo and your headline and subhead and paragraph in Illustrator along with the contact information. Then learn how to crop the background image to prepare for the web banner, place the background image in the web banner, and then to place your text, your masked image from assignment 2-1, and all other supporting text into the banner, and then to animate the call to action in the banner. Okay, so again, don't get frustrated. It's just a matter of slowing down and really stepping back, and do not hesitate to contact tech support. I think they can really do some good job, effective job troubleshooting the areas that you are finding to be most significantly difficult. All right, those are my recommendations. If you have any questions, comments, concerns at all, please let me know, and I'll be glad to provide clarification for any of the above. Thank you very much.